Hi, my name is Joe, and I wanted to talk about journaling. This is technically my first foray into journaling. I mean, I guess I did some light journaling when I was a child, and somehow I was on the internet one day and watching a video about pens of all things, and I went down the rabbit hole of these cool little instruments called fountain pens, and then, what you do with them, which is like writing and stuff, and I ended up going down another rabbit hole. It turned out journaling was a thing, and so why do people journal, and what makes it worth it, and what kind of makes you want to keep on doing it? And found out it was pretty cool, and it led to a lot of interesting things. So wanted to share what kind of happened. So in this crazy digital age that we have, I've been journaling in Obsidian MD, writing down daily notes, daily thoughts, tasks, what I do during the day, and then kind of like linking them together using tags and all that good stuff, so ease of recall and all of that stuff. But watching the video, or some of the videos that I've seen, it was an interesting dichotomy about handwriting and your brain function kind of lights up when you actually have to use your hand to do something, as opposed to like, the typey type stuff. And so I did that, and I started to like it. So what I ended up, and we'll talk about that later, this is the Traveler's regular size. But what happened was I got this guy and I started doing my daily note process initially here, and then taking it to Obsidian, and then kind of digitizing it or doing a summary synopsis to kind of keep that there. But what I found is I enjoyed the practice of writing in this more than just typing. I still do both. A little redundancy there, but I think it's worth it, kind of seal stuff in. But this has been my favorite thing so far, and it's gotten even more favorite, even though after I got this to do other things, but I'll come back to that. And so what it is just a piece of leather and some string and rubber bands and bits of paper, specifically Midori paper, because it's really nice with fountain pens, because remember, this is what kind of brought me into this whole mess that I'm in now. And that guy's not alone, by the way. Anyways, so I started journaling. And so let me show you kind of what we did here and what happened. And here we go. So got really crazy and I started putting bookends on it. I don't know why. And it's just paper. And as you can see here, I've been using it largely as a sketching journal. Putting in daily sketches, some various things, little doodles, little Thanos there. And, some random pictures of comic book heroes or characters from books, and it's been quite relaxing and fun. Some cartoons. If you're wondering what I look like, that's kind of what I look like right there. Bald dude with glasses, and yeah, it's been amazing. Here I have this little clip from the Travelers company. It's like a fancy schmancy brand of notebooks. I think they're owned by Midori now. It's originated in Japan. It's the brass clip. It's supposed to patina well. All of this is supposed to patina well. I don't know what that means. I guess it gets old and it looks better as it gets older. And so we did that. And basically all I do is I, take this little insert here and I write in it. I write up when I woke up, my daily regimen, what I did, various thoughts, things I'm planning to do today or what I want to do, things that happened to me. Sometimes it's about the day before, sometimes it's about what's going to happen the next day. There's no real rhyme to reason to it. And initially it was just the writing that I was doing. And I thought it was pretty fun because I got to practice my handwriting, which again, it's kind of started because I got one of these guys, and markedly in order to write with this effectively, you had to improve your handwriting. So it kind of started dovetailing into each other, which is the really interesting thing about what's going on with journaling here. And so started out with just journaling, and the next thing you know, I am adding some sketches to it. These are color sketches that I do. I start with a pencil sketch, and I start just kind of going in deeper and deeper into it, having a good time with different things that I can do in my notebook. There you go, Dungeon Crawler Carl characters in there, Alien Earth, which is an excellent show, you should check it out. Dungeon Meshi, available on Netflix, some characters from that. Jujutsu Kaisen's Inverted Sphere of Heaven, the Green Lantern, and it goes on. And it's really sparked my creative spirit, as it were, and it starts coming out, and a lot of things started coming out. Started writing more and more. I got a lot more words and a novel idea I've been kicking around for several years. Here's looking like a still life, my mother's backyard from her kitchen. Some Jujutsu Kaisen stuff, for those that recognize that. Dr. Fate, all sorts of fun and interesting things, or at least for the last 5 months, have been kind of appearing here. And here's a pencil sketch. I usually go over that in one of the fountain pens, and I've been having a great time doing it. It's just something about writing on paper that starts sparking things, and it starts sparking more and more things. So as you can see, you have some sketches here. I've gone on to really start pushing on my foreign language skills again, and writing in a journal there. It's kind of like my progress in terms of what can be done, which I wouldn't have normally done way back when. I was still learning this in college. I did some of this, but I didn't do it intentionally. I did it because I needed a grade. Now I'm doing it because I just want to get N1 proficiency in Japanese again, and it's the way to do it. On top of that, I've been working on book journaling, which is another weird thing that I never thought I'd be doing. But every time I read a chapter, I take notes. I take notes in handwriting and penmanship, and strangely enough, my handwriting and penmanship have improved over the course of the last 4 or 5 months, better than I've ever written when I was actually learning this and using it on a day-to-day basis. So, yeah, it bore unexpected fruit. And as I was doing all of this, as you can see, like my writing has gotten way better. At least that's what I've been told. And I graduated from the small guy, this passport, to a regular sized guy, and the rabbit hole keeps just sucking me in, and I wanted to see if the idea of bullet journaling, I guess that's what they're calling it, is a thing. So excuse me. I started doing my monthly planning. I basically do a weekly spread here, things that I want to do on the side right here in terms of tasks for the week. I color code my activities, and what I eat down here at the bottom. And it's gone pretty good. I think it's been a pretty fun hobby. I've enjoyed it immensely. It allows me to just think about the things that I want to do and what I've done so far during the week. And it's more like a behavioral tracking thing as opposed to a true planning thing, because other than that, I don't see myself long-term planning in this format, but it's definitely been interesting. And on top of that, my sketches got bigger. They got more interesting, I think. I have a little Thanos here, preamble, some Superman work that I did. And these are all alcohol colors. Like, I've been experimenting with mediums that I never thought I would experiment with. Jeff the Shark from Marvel Rivals, some Dungeon Crawler Carl characters, 90s Wildstorm character I didn't color yet. Shala Ball Silver Surfer. It's just been a fun experience, and just wanted to share. Cosmic Black Panther, an original character I made here. My gorilla Thanos. I need to color this guy. And even a throwback to Tiamat, Dungeons and Dragons fame. And it's been pretty amazing. And I can't knock the experience, but yeah, like a Traveler's Notebook allows me to customize what kind of paper I want in here, what kind of inserts that I use, get some craft folders for organization. Got this little canvas bag. I also got one for the passport to like hold knickknacks and stuff. Rulers and straight edges can be stored in here. And yeah, it's been a blast. And the cool part is I've been very consistent for the last 5 months. And it's fun. And if anybody's ever kind of like on the fence, like, why would you do this? Is it just kind of like a lady thing or anything like that? No, it's an everybody thing. And if anything, doing it consistently and like kind of like exploring with it allows you to spark your creative juices. And I think that's the best part of the exercise. Another thing that I've been doing with the journal is I created this little travel journal. I got the idea from another video, and it's also been pretty fun. It's been pretty wild. Basically what I've been doing is every day that I've been on the road, I write down my thoughts, I take random selfies across the trip, you know, the people that I'm hanging out with, the days that I'm spending with them, and basically just going through my day, doing what I did, what I would do, you know, with sketches, but adding some pictures here. And this is all made possible by this little guy right here, this HP Sprocket. It's a photo paper printer. Basically prints out photo stickers, and you just kind of go to town with it. And not too expensive, pretty wild. I gave me the idea to do this whole video thing, so got a nice mic together and a nice tripod for the camera and iPhone, and here we are, just zipping through my trip here in New Jersey, having a good time with my family and friends. You know, fun. I never thought I'd be doing stuff like this, to be honest. Usually I just kind of take it by the seat of my pants, as it were, go where I may, and have a good time, not think about it. And now I'm being much more reflective or whatever. Good times. So, other strange things that I didn't think I'd be doing, all because it started out with a video about a pen. This happens to be the Pilot Falcon, and this guy, a little journal, because I thought it'd be cool to write stuff down and, you know, see where that went. And it went a lot of places I didn't think I'd go. So yeah, that's kind of my journey here, and, you know, my journey of journaling, as it were. And I'm probably going to try and do more of these kinds of videos, just stuff that I'm doing that's either about productivity, maybe some product reviews. I don't know what I'm doing. It's technically my first video where I actually gave a bit of effort, but I'll probably have a follow-up one about pens. This guy's not alone. He's got his friend, The Vanishing Point, who's also a really fun and great little pen. And then his big brother, the giant writer dude, the Opus 88 demonstrator. As you can tell, I went down a relatively expensive rabbit hole doing all of this stuff, but I think it's borne fruit. And so if you like this kind of content or whatever and you're interested, be sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, see you around.